He collects nearly $100,000 to supervise the highway. So why does he spend most of his time in Florida, and how does he get away with it?
The two investigators looked into the complaints about the commissioner's unusual work habits, and Pam Zekman is here with this original report. Pam.
Rob and Kate, some say he's just phoning it in. The Oswego Township Road Commissioner has been elected to office for 26 years, overseeing the maintenance and reconstruction of roads in unincorporated areas around Oswego. Here's Gary Grosskopf at his wedding in Florida, and here's Grosskopf's Florida home. And here are his township cell phone records showing most calls being made from Florida. What does it tell you?
It tells me that he's in the state of Florida.
Todd Milliron, an activist, obtained the phone records, which show from the end of April 2014 through June of this year, there were 321 days of calls from Florida. What do you call this? Abuse of power, taxpayer waste?
I would call it ghost payrolling, isn't what the term I would like to use. Or job abandonment maybe be another term that could be used.
Records show that instead of being here during the 3 coldest months of the winter, the highway commissioner was in Florida. That includes Super Bowl Sunday when there was a massive snowstorm.
Snow removal is an important part of that job.
With his more than $95,000 a year salary, Grosskopf is the highest paid township employee. Twice we went looking for him at the office. Is he in Florida right now?
No.
And at what used to be Grosskopf's home, now owned by his son. Is Mr. Grosskopf here, Gary?
No, he's not home right now, I'm sorry.
Aaron Grosskopf is operations manager for the Oswego Township Road Commission. His dad is his boss.
He lives here with me, yes.
He lives here.
Yes.
I thought he lives in Florida.
He's here. Thanks for coming by.
Next, we go to the township supervisor, Jim Detzler.
Gary is elected the same as I am. He can do kind of what he wants to do.
Does that mean that he can spend most of the year in Florida instead of here?
Well, it means that he can probably go to Florida as much as he'd like. He's in constant contact all the time by phone, as you can tell, with his employees.
Not okay, say some taxpayers.
Shocking, though. I mean, how could that be? How could Illinois allow that?
Wow. It would be nice if, if you do supervise the people that need to be supervised.
Does it look bad to you? Can you see how the public might be concerned?
I can see how the public in Oswego might be concerned.
You going to look into it?
Sure, I'll look into it. Absolutely.
Detzler could have looked into it in the past. He's chairman of the township board that oversees expenses. He described Grosskopf as a good friend who's doing a great job. Grosskopf was in his office today, but refused to talk, hanging up on me. Rob, meanwhile, the Kendall County Sheriff Dwight Baird is now investigating.
So this looks bad, but is it actually illegal for him to be in Florida? Can he have this job and be in Florida?
He's elected to this post, and the electorate, of course, could vote him out. But there is a state law that does seem to apply. We're looking into that right now, that says that if you hold elective office in Illinois, you have to live in Illinois.
It's hard to believe during some of the most difficult, trying times of the winter, he's down in Florida.
And it's hard to accept on the part of the taxpayers.
For sure. All right. Thank you, Pam.